If we want to encourage development, we want to encourage investments in the state must show itself to be law-abiding and not lawless. Secondly, when you see the means by which they are enforcing these demolitions, coming at midnight to destroy people's buildings without giving them any time to take out their belongings, we've seen video footage of the police with their joint task force coming hand in hand with thugs, as we have seen when I was doing my declaration just about a month ago, and causing harm to their fellow citizens. You see a process that is not properly planned. You see a process that does not have any empathy associated with it. And then you see a charade where they're now apparently giving out payments to cushion the effect of this thing that they are doing after demolitions have happened. What you see with this charade of this payment, these checks that are given out, and we've seen videos of those residents coming out to say they are not part of it. The people that they've selected a small group of people to do this charade, right? So these people, a huge population reside there. And if the commissioner wants to say that the process, the buildings, they are illegal, what was Lagos State doing when the foundation and the structure started? Because
let me talk about that, because the reason that has been given for this particular demolition, amongst the others, is that it's to make room for, environmental or, just to demolish illegal buildings. But there's a bigger agenda, isn't there? Is it urbanization? So what is going to be done with that land? Is it going to be left fallow so that it can be free? That's number one. The second part is around compensation. So the DG of the Lagos State Building Control Agency had said that they'd begun to pay compensation. About 80 people have been compensated between 3 million to 5 million naira. Is this sufficient enough? What is the long-term impact? And how do we prevent demolitions like this that happen at midnight from occurring again?
Again, let's start from your last question. This is absolute lawlessness, because there's a judgment. If the state wants the citizenry to respect the rule of law, they must show that example that they also subject themselves to the rule of law. Second of all, from my sources on the ground and people that are in that community, they say that land has already been shared. This is potentially going to be prime water-facing development that none of the people there are going to be able to afford to live there. And development can be inclusive.
So beyond illegal structures, there's actually a plan for the land?
There's significant plans for the land.
So there's an interest on that land?
Oh, certainly. And it's going to be extremely valuable land in the near future. But this is the thing, right? You can have inclusive development. Nobody is against development, but people should also have a pride of place. On the most expensive streets in London, Mayfair, there's council housing, there's council apartments in those buildings. Yeah. Right? In those buildings. So even if you are living next door to the richest man in England, you also have access, because it's about inclusive development. It's not anti-poor. Yes, it might not be the entire building, but a percentage is kept for you to even have planning approval.
You've talked about this. Let's go straight to, you said they have shared.
Yeah.
Who did they share this property to? Do we have people involved that they shared this property to? Who did they share this property for? Because I've also seen this pattern. Mm-hmm. I remember how some people came to tell me about the police barracks in Ikoyi. Mm-hmm. That was how they uprooted people to, and they pay about 2 million thereabout to some people. That's all gone. I mean, we don't know what they're going to do with that place. That place is all open land now. So increasingly, all these prime positions, because Oworonshoki is actually a prime position with water from about 15 minutes to the island, and it's got a good return on investment. So who did they share this property to? And tell us about that conjoinment.
So to be honest with you, information I have about sharing properties from people that live there, I cannot speak factually about it. I was there by those meetings. People that live there have said that the Bale has taken some, the ruler of that community has taken some land, government has taken some, or people in government, and then other private stakeholders. And ultimately, it's like pregnancy, you can only hide it for so long. We are going to eventually see and understand who has taken these lands.
This APC government is a very terrible government. An anti-people's government. All this APC government brought to Nigeria is pains and misery. There's nothing you can look at and point to that is positive about this APC government, whether it's at the federal level or at the state level or even at the local government level. In every given state APC has been in, they've been terrible. This greed for land grabbing by this heartless APC government, if it's not Wike grabbing people's lands in Abuja, allocating it to his friends and family members, discounting the prices and the taxes for his children. If it's not Wike doing that, it is the Lagos state government doing the same thing. Nigerians have become an endangered species in their own home. It's either they've been terrorized by terrorists and bandits or by their own government. And this Oworonshoki's issue is one of many and very pronounced. How can you come to your own citizens' houses in the middle of the night like thieves and you bring tractors to destroy their homes when they sleep in the house with the children in there, forgetting the fact that you could hurt the children? Very wicked, heartless APC government. I'm telling you, listen to Nigerians, especially to you Lagosians. If APC wins in Lagos in 2027, you have everything to blame, yourself to be blamed. I'm telling you, because APC has no reason for winning Lagos State anymore. At the federal levels, the state level, and the local government level. If you let them rig the election in Lagos State again in 2027, you have every reason to blame yourselves. I'm telling you, those area boys that we use to rig the elections and cause violence, they can only hurt you for one moment. But this APC government will hurt you for another 4 years because these ones are greedy for power. You see that thing that Rufai Hussaini mentioned about the Ikoyi barracks. You know, it's not just only Ikoyi barracks. They've done that to Ikeja police barracks, the cantonment, all those barracks around Ikeja, around the airport. They've done the same thing. They're seizing those lands, they're appropriating those lands for their own selves. That's how they've been giving. Remember when Tinubu was accused of to have allegedly, appropriated Lagos State resources to himself? It's exactly the same playbook. This is greed. This is a wicked government. I can say this again and again. The only thing this APC government has brought to Nigerians, and to Lagosians especially, is misery and pains. From the time of Buhari to this Bola Tinubu's time, pains. They're seizing prime areas, chasing the people away, all in the name of urban planning and protection. But you can see where the end goal is. Seizing prime locations for themselves. The greed of our politicians. So again, this is not something new. It's something they've been doing for so many years. That's why I'm telling you that if you let APC win in Lagos State, especially again, you have yourself to be blamed. APC should not win Nigeria in 2027 especially. How can you displace people in the middle of the night? Where were they meant to go to at night? When they slept. The same way the INEC chairman announced the results about the 2023 result when Nigerians were sleeping. It's exactly the same thing this man is doing. They slept in the night. You brought tractors to come and destroy their properties. Bearing in mind that there might be children by that window side where you hit it, and those kids might actually be injured. That is a heartless government, a wicked government. That's why I'm saying all that APC has brought to Nigeria is pain and misery. There's nothing to reset about this president, this government. They're wicked. They're wicked. This government is a wicked government. Very heartless APC government. I'm telling you, you cannot let them win in 2027. You see those area boys they'll use to rig elections. They'll only get to do that one day. But this government will implement policies that are anti-people. I ask you this question. Since 1999 that APC has been governing Lagos State, what has it benefited ordinary Lagosians? If they're not destroying the shops of people that are not Lagosians, they're reclaiming their lands. If they're not claiming their lands, they're chasing them away. Everybody is a victim of this corruption that is happening in Nigeria. Everybody. Remember, some of these people within these areas also voted for this APC. They were tribalistic. They voted for this APC government, and now they've come to realize they too have become a victim of this wicked government. And you know why? It's because the people did not vote for them. The people did not vote. They know where they're calculating it. They know where they lost the most. The people did not vote for them, so they need to chase them away for next election. So they're targeting it. They're not targeting the Alaba market. They're targeting the people. Nigerians, wake up. There's no sitting on the fence on this one. With the way Nigeria is going right now, if you sit on the fence, you will be a victim. So you must wake up. You see all this fight Showore is doing, these things that Peter Obi is talking about, it's about you. Wake up. Everybody is a victim of corruption. Everybody is a victim of this wicked APC government, very heartless. You know, when Tinubu woke up, got on his inauguration, they said subsidy was gone without proper planning. It's exactly the same thing. No proper planning from this government. They just go from one step to another because they've been in power for so long. They become so, nonchalant in their approach to the people. That's what I'm telling you. If APC wins in 2027, it is your fault because APC has no business winning in 2027. If APC wins in 2027, you have yourself to be blamed. Why would you let that happen? See what they've done to these children. See what they've done to these families. See the way they're raising people up. Go and check it all over the country where APC governs. It is chaos. Check Imo State. Insecurity rampant. Check Edo State. Insecurity rampant. So if the people are not suffering in the hands of the insecurity, they're suffering in the hands of their own government. And then look at FCT. Wike is doing the same thing, seizing people's lands, chasing people away from their homes, using federal government might, using state government's might, ignoring laws, ignoring orders from the courts. And the courts have become, complicit in this corruption, in this wickedness. That's why I tell you, everybody is a victim of corruption. Everybody. That's why I say it. This APC government is a wicked government. APC government is a very bad, wicked, terroristic government against Nigerians. They've turned Nigerians into an endangered species, chased away from their homes. Why can you knock down a building when people were sleeping in the night? You remember what they did with Peter Obi's brothers building, the same thing too. In the middle of the night, they come in, they knock down. What a wicked people we have in government. So that's what I'm telling you. You cannot sit on the fence. There's no sitting on the fence on this one. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to make sure you speak up. Because if you let them, your land might be the next one. If you let them, your home might be the next one. Because when they look at your houses and they pass, they want that prime location. It might be your own vicinity they will come to next. Don't let these people, they are wicked. I'm particularly concerned about the children because children should go to school in the morning. Children should wake up and go to school in the morning. Now, these children will wake up and all they have in the memory of their lives is how they were displaced by their own government. Where would you want these children to go to? They grow up in the street now, used by robbers, they now become thieves themselves, hurting other people. That's why I'm saying I'm angry. We have a very wicked government in power right now. And it's causing pain and grief on Nigerians. So stop telling me that they're bringing reforms. They're not bringing any reforms. All they brought is hardship and pains and difficulties and mournings. They made the lives of Nigerians difficult. How can you knock down a building this time of the year? Where would these children spend Christmas? But for your greed. For your greed. Go to Ikoyi and do the same thing. You will not go. Go to Victoria and do the same thing. You will not go. But where the poor people are, you can come, use state government's power, and you knock down their buildings. Nigerians, you can't keep quiet. Lagosians, you cannot keep quiet anymore. If you let them win in 2027, it is your fault. You must make sure you defend your vote. They've given you every reason to make sure you defend your vote. So you have no reason to say no. So put in the comment section what you would do in 2027. Put in the comment section how you would defend your vote in 2027, how you will not let this APC government come back to power in 2027, especially in Lagos. Because for you to defeat APC across Nigeria, you must defeat them in Lagos because they are the biggest and the strongest hold they have. The wicked government we have in APC. So put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like this content, share it, share this channel with others. And also recommend this channel to others. If you're not yet subscribed, do so, please. And also, I will catch you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.